Sweden's list of monarchs usually starts with Erik the Victorious. In Old Norse, his name is Eirikr in Segersäli, and in modern Swedish the name is Erik Segersäll. It is not known when Erik was born, and his parents are not known either. Because of this, his dynasty is called the House of Erik the Victorious, although Icelandic sources connect this house with the House of Munse, also known as the House of Björn Ironside, and the Ynglings. However, since Erik's parents are unknown, it is impossible to connect Erik the Victorious with the houses. According to Flateyjara Bok, an Icelandic saga, Erik co-reigned Sweden with his brother Olof Björnsson from 970 until Olof's death in 975. If this is correct, Erik's and Olof's father was named Björn. According to late tradition to the Hervarar saga, their father was named Björn Eriksson and was a Swedish king. However, this addition is late. The 11th century German chronicler Adam of Bremen does not mention him. Instead, Adam says that Erik's predecessor as king was Emund Eriksson. Adam of Bremen does not explain how Emund and Erik were related. Tradition claims that Erik was son of Emund. But as you can see, nothing is known for certain when it comes to Erik's ancestry, and Erik the Victorious is the oldest Swedish ancestor that can be claimed with any kind of certainty. Since Erik lived over 1,000 years ago and left descendants, including now living descendants, it is possible, I would dare say likely, that he is an ancestor of most, maybe all now living Scandinavians and people descended from Scandinavians. According to later sagas, Erik's brother Olof was survived by a son, Styrbjörn the Strong, who claimed a right to the throne after his father's death. Erik refused to recognize this right, but gave Styrbjörn 60 equipped ships. Styrbjörn then supposedly managed to conquer Jomsborg, the foothold of the Jomsvikings. This made the Danish king Harald Bluetooth very grateful, and King Harald then decided to become Styrbjörn's ally. Styrbjörn the Strong and his allies went to Sweden sometime around 985 to depose Erik. Erik and his nephew Styrbjörn met in the Battle of Fyrisvellir, a plain likely near Gamla Uppsala, Old Uppsala. The battle lasted for 3 days. Styrbjörn fell in the battle and Erik was victorious. Yes, this battle is the explanation of how Erik got the name Erik the Victorious. However, it is not even known whether this battle really happened or if Styrbjörn the Strong existed. It is said that Erik, shortly after his battle, expelled the Danish king Svein Forkbeard, son of the previously mentioned Harald Bluetooth, from Denmark and then ruled Denmark until his death. While in Denmark, Erik the Victorious supposedly converted to Christianity sometime between 990 and 992 and was baptized. However, soon thereafter he supposedly returned to Norse paganism. Erik the Victorious, king of Sweden and the oldest traceable Swedish ancestor, died of illness during the fall of 994 or the winter of 995 in the royal estate in Gamla Uppsala, Old Uppsala. He was succeeded as king of Sweden by his son, Olof Skötkonung. And well, the next video in this series will be about this son. The identity of Erik's wife is dubious. His wife was either Sigrid the Haughty or Sviatoslava of Poland, in Scandinavia known as Gunhild. Sviatoslava was a daughter of Mieszko I, Duke of Poland, and his wife Dubravka of Bohemia. Adam of Bremen, who is the older source, says that Erik's wife was a Slavic princess, sister or daughter of Boleslav the Brave, king of Poland. Sigrid the Haughty is mentioned as Erik's wife by Icelandic sources and by the Danish historian Saxo Grammaticus, who lived from about 1160 until about 1220 in his Gesta Danorum. Sigrid, if she existed, was the daughter of Skoglar Toste, a 10th century chieftain in Västergötland, a province in Sweden. At any rate, Erik's widow remarried after his death with Svein Forkbeard, king of Denmark. Yes, the same Sweyn as Erik supposedly expelled. With his wife, Erik had a son, Olof Skötkonung, who succeeded him as king of Sweden. And according to Yngvar's saga Vidfarla, Erik was also married to Aud Håkonsdottir, allegedly a daughter of Jarl or Earl Håkon Sigurdsson of Lade, the de facto ruler of Norway from about 975 to 995. And with her, Erik supposedly had a daughter who was the paternal grandmother of Ingvar the Far-Travelled, who led a large Viking attack against Persia in 1036 until 1042. Erik was either father or, through his son Olof Skötkonung, the paternal grandfather of Holmfrid, who was married to Jarl or Earl Svein Håkonsson, co-ruler of Norway from about 1000 until 1015. Holmfrid and Svein, who belonged to the house of Lade, had the daughter Sigridr. Sigridr was married to Aslakr, son of a Viking chieftain Erling Skjalgsson, who lived from 975 until 1028. So, that's the story of Erik the Victorious. And the next video will be about his son and successor, Olof Skötkonung.